What's up, everybody? I hope you've had a blessed Wednesday. Mine was pretty good. Didn't bowl great tonight. Threw a bad ball. But it is what it is. It happens. Not every night's going to be your night, for bowling. So, the old saying goes, you win some, you lose some. May I have a better night next week. We got 2 weeks left for bowling. So, and then we'll be done until late August before we come back. Definitely gonna practice during the summer and work on some mechanical things so I can do better. Hey, what's up, brother? How we doing? Good to see you. See, your Hawks look real good game too, brother. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, I was talking about bowling tonight. I didn't have a good night. Operator error. I threw a bad ball, so I have no one to blame but myself. I'm a pretty good bowler, but it wasn't my night tonight. I don't know if you understand bowling if you've ever bowled. Side note, the way I drink Monster, when I get monetized, I should get an offer from them. Okay, no problem, bro. We'll be here. Yeah, Bible study's important. I get that. Hey, what's up, everybody? See, we got a decent amount of people watching. Hey, come on in and talk. I love to talk to y'all. And if you don't want to, I'll get it. But I see a bunch of you watching, so come on and say hi. Come and join the chat. Let's have some fun together. Hope y'all have a blessed Wednesday. Mine was good. Bible study was good as always. Good breakfast. Got to hang out with a friend afterwards. Got some logistical stuff done for my channel because I'm still got a lot to learn on the technical aspects of things. Hey, what's up, bro? And then, went to see the chiropractor, which I do every Wednesday before bowling. And then bowled, and now I'm here. Hanging out with y'all, which I always look forward to. Because you all are awesome. And, couldn't get anywhere with YouTube without y'all, so thank you. I might overdo that, but I'd rather overdo it than underdo it. So, just, I'm a genuine person, so I don't ever come across as fake or will ever be fake. I always express my gratitude. Oh gosh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah, my chiropractor's name is Dr. Rower. Been seeing him for 12 years. He's pretty awesome. He does the Steven Seagal neck crack for me. That's very helpful. I don't know if y'all have gone to a chiropractor before, but getting your neck cracked is amazing. Such a good feeling. Loosens it up real quick. And before you're going to throw a 16-pound bowling ball, you got to do that. That's a good question, brother. Welcome to the chat. I don't think he'll be receiver because I think we're going to get Brandon Ayuk ultimately. I'd say a stud O lineman or a center, uh, a defensive end, or someone in the secondary would be my guess. Yeah, we'll see, bro. What he do, bro? I missed that. What Jerry Jones do? I gotta hear this one. I gotta hear what goofy thing Jerry Jones did. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is crazy. Oh jeez. I think they're about the same age too. Yeah, that's wild. That's definitely wild. So, yeah. I'll have to look that up so I can have a good laugh at that. Yeah, that's crazy stuff for sure. Uh so what an interesting WrestleMania we had. And then a pretty decent Monday Night Raw. We'll see what SmackDown has in store for us. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Talk sports, wrestling, movies, TV shows. Hopefully something will interest you here. So, yeah, I'm just interested to see where things go because if Cody has to miss some time, if Roman is not Roman Reigns, Randy Orton has to miss some time, yeah, with injuries, that's gonna make things interesting. Who do they let step up, in place of those guys? Like, which young people will they let step up and take on a bigger role in the company in storylines? I mean, you got Oba. Oba should go on a massive run, as far as I'm concerned. He should not be losing at all. Gunther should not be losing at all. Trick has momentum now, you know, so we'll see what they do. But, a lot of people think Brock's done. Honestly, I don't think so. This is my thought process on that. I feel Gunther's going to ask, yeah, for real, bro. He's going to ask Paul Heyman for the favor. And Paul is going to say no. Eventually, Gunther is going to get impatient and maybe beat up Paul and put him to sleep. That's going to trigger Brock to come back and get retired at SummerSlam. Hey, what's up, Katie? Yeah. For real. So, that's my feeling. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it might not happen, but that's my theory. is that Brock's not done. He's going to get choked out in Minneapolis by Gunther. And I'd be absolutely fine with that because Gunther needs another name on the list. He definitely needs another name on the list to retire. Because it's not going to be Rey Mysterio, apparently, because Rey Mysterio wants to get retired by his dad. Or by his son, sorry. Excuse me. Wants to get retired by his son um, in Mexico, from what I understand. Oh gosh, a Kevin Nash reference. So, you know, uh, we'll see what happens there. You know, someone else talked about maybe Gunther retires Punk, but I don't think Punk is ready to go anytime soon yet. I heard CM Punk got a little testy with a fan. Um, a fan got too close and personal and was taking pictures of AJ Lee and Bailey hugging or something. And Punk didn't like that and hit the phone out of the guy's hand. Yeah, some people get too close and personal with the wrestlers in public spaces. And I understand some people are really excited uh, to see wrestlers up close and personal, but also at the end of the day, you have to have respect for their personal space. Like, don't don't get too close to them. Don't like heckle them too much. You know, if they want to do a picture with you or an autograph, if they feel up to it, then that's cool. But don't be a pain in the backside about it. Okay, I see, bro. Yeah, well, I mean that's a problem. You know, people crossing boundaries. You know that they shouldn't be crossing. But I mean, it happens all the time. You know, not just for wrestling. I mean, I've seen a lot of football players this past season, you know, taking swipes at fans, sometimes making contact. Now, we don't always know the full story, but you know, there's always a consequence when you put your hands on somebody, so you don't know what that person knows. Thank you so much. Yeah, DK Metcalf. Yeah, that's a good example, bro. He uh, he definitely crossed the line on some stuff. But one of the craziest things was when Jamar Chase spit at um, what's his face, Ramsey. Oh, did you get into an altercation with a wrestler? Because if you did, if you don't mind sharing, I'd love to hear about that. Because if you, oh, how did that occur? If you don't mind answering that, Jacob King, because that sounds crazy. I like to understand what happens in a in altercations, if you don't mind. If it's not too much trouble to answer that. If you don't, it's cool. But if you don't mind sharing, I'd love to hear it. Oh yeah, I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. Watching wrestling forever. Love WWE, love AEW, but WWE's ticking me off with some of their decision making right now. Really dropping the ball. And it's frustrating because they could be doing so much better. But some of the decision making, like going into WrestleMania, was super sloppy this year. Hey, what's up, little bro? Good to see ya. How's school going? One thing I don't miss about school is all the homework. Oh, homework was annoying. I knew it was necessary, but it didn't mean I had to like it. But I'm sure nowadays there's probably more homework than there was when I was in school, which was forever ago. That's because I'm old. Here's what it is, though. Yeah, so interesting stuff going on in basketball. You know, thanks, old bro. Yeah, this is my bowling jersey because I bowl on Wednesdays. So, yeah, it definitely lines up the room. That's for sure. I didn't come up with it. My teammates did. You know, you all want to try to match. Mike Tyson in his prime. Jacob. If you say Mike Tyson in his prime, I'd say I'd probably lean toward Mike Tyson. No disrespect to Joe Frazier. Yeah, little bro, I have 5 perfect games. It's been a few years since the last one, so I'm due. And we only got 2 weeks left for bowling, so I don't know. Maybe I'll pull one out in the next 2 weeks. What's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. But bowling, like any sport, is skill and luck. You know, you gotta have some luck in there. Maryland, Jacob. I live in Maryland. I'm really worried about AI. AI makes me nervous because the wrong people know how to use it. They can really cause some trouble. So I'm not excited about where that's going. Because if they don't put some, you know, precautions and protections on it, someone definitely can abuse that. I'm in Baltimore County. DC's too expensive to live in, little bro. DC is so expensive. And And a fun fact about DC is only 8.5 square miles. But DC is like a maze. Yeah, Jacob. Actually, Jacob, I don't really eat in Baltimore County too often. I go when I spend time with my fiance. She lives in Anne Arundel County. I go to eat out there and eat in Howard County, sometimes Montgomery County. Hey, happy birthday to Blake. How how old is she turning, Antonio? Oh, 49ers fan. Okay. Yeah, 49ers are real good for sure. No, I have roommates. I uh, I live with two roommates that own the house I'm at. But in October, I'm moving back with my fiance. Yeah, real excited for the draft tomorrow for sure. Draft's gonna be awesome. I mean, the draft usually is. You know, there's some teams enjoy it more than others depending on who they pick. Yeah, you never know, Jacob. Never know. By the Panthers, little bro. you going you gonna get picked by the Panthers? What position you playing? I gotta hear this. But what position you want to play, little bro? That's what I want to know. Okay, that's important positions. You gotta protect that end zone. Maybe get in for a sack every now and again. Safety blitz, which are huge. You get the safety come in, throws people off, and get a big sack. It could change how the game goes depending on when you do it. Uh, Gosh, for high school, I don't know, because in high school, they're still both developing. I think a quarterback um, in high school is important, but I feel like a receiver has a step ahead sometimes. Also depends on what they're doing. Like, are they throw heavy or are they run heavy? In high school, I feel they they run the ball more than they would pass. At least I think so. My belts do not want to cooperate today. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Went to your high school. It's amazing to think about how many NFL players. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing tonight? Um, how many players come out of Alabama and uh, Ohio State? Yeah, like how many NFL players come from there? You know, two of the most popular schools in college football. Uh, I like Glory Days. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. Texas Roadhouse. Hmm. Yeah, that's the name. This name too off the top of my head, Jacob. I have to think about some other ones I really like going to. Yeah, Dave. Drafts tomorrow night, first round. Then second and third round on Friday, and then Saturday rounds 4 through 7. The real important rounds are 1, 2, and 3. As I mean, of course, um, you know, sometimes you get a steal in the later rounds. You know, as we know. I wouldn't know how to do that on here, Jacob. To be honest. Oh wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that, little bro. Thanks for sharing that fun fact. Yeah, that's a lot of points for a high school game for sure. That's pretty awesome. Because you don't hear about 71 points being scored in a high school game. you know, like so that's pretty cool. I wonder how long ago that happened. Okay, very interesting. I remember my basketball days. Like it was my eighth grade year. My team went to the championship, and I scored 50, and we lost. Oh, that sucked. Score 50 and lose. You know, unfortunately, the team I played on, there's a couple guys that were pretty decent, but we didn't we didn't have a lot of offensive firepower. So like, I definitely carried the load, which I didn't mind. You know, because who doesn't like to score? You know, I had a great year for sure. But you know, anytime you score 50 in one game, you hope you win that game. But it didn't happen. Oh no, this was a long time ago, little bro. I was pretty solid when I played growing up and in high school, but I I ended up having to go to work, to help my parents out. So we didn't really get a chance to really see what would have happened. So it's a lot of what ifs from back in the day for me. But you just you make the best of certain situations. You can't control everything in life. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices to help your family, and that's what I had to do. I'm not mad about it. It just is what it was, you know. And if you're not willing to make sacrifices for your loved ones, it's not good to to be selfish. You gotta look out for your family because most of the time they look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Um, like overall, or like musician, athlete, actor or actress. Give me a little more specific, little bro, please, so I can better answer your question. So, everyone have a good Wednesday. Mine was busy per usual. I'd rather be busy than not busy, unless it's a day I just need to rest. Okay, bro, no problem. Let's see. Michael Jordan is one that comes to mind. Babe Ruth, Michael Jackson. Hmm. Let's see. Thinking. That's all I got for right now. You let me know what y'all think about that question. I don't want to be the only one answering that. Because so many people are known for different things. And you would like to say for good things, but some people are known for bad things as well. So I'd rather be known for the good than the bad. if I had my choice, for sure. Yeah, I saw a teaser for the new DC movie Clayface. I was very intrigued by that. I think it looks really good. This would be the first time they've done a movie on this Batman villain. I've always thought Batman had like some of the coolest bad guys to deal with. Him and Spider Man. And this will be like Clayface's origin story. if you're not familiar with Clayface, he can turn into Bane's awesome, Dave, for sure. Clayface can turn into anything. He can turn into anybody. He can turn into any object. Which makes him a very tough Batman villain for sure. And Bane, of course, Bane's another real good one. But Batman always figures it out. Yeah, Venom is not a Batman villain, but yeah. For Spider-Man, yeah, absolutely. But it's funny because Venom uh, starts off bad, and then eventually he becomes like a anti-hero. So he actually does some good stuff too. I don't know what y'all thought about the Venom movies with Tom Hardy, but I like them. Even though the second one, Let There Be Carnage, they dropped the ball on that a bit because I think it could have been so much better, especially you got Woody Harrelson playing, Carnage, and he's such a good actor. Like, he's been such a good actor for so long. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, he was in Cheers. I'm not familiar with Harry Potter, Dave. I was, because, when that was going on, they had Lord of the Rings going, and I was always a Lord of the Rings guy. If you told me to pick Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, I was picking Lord of the Rings all day. Just my preference. If you like Harry Potter, that's cool. But it wasn't for me, so I never watched it. Oh. Um I'd say Empire Strikes Back was one of my absolute favorite Star Wars. Just for the fact of Luke and Darth Vader's battle toward the end of the movie. That was such a great fight scene. And then, Darth Vader, saying, Luke, I am your father. And then him, you know, crying like, no. I said, how was your Bible study, bro? Imagine it was good. Yeah, I mean, that definitely was a good fight, Dave. It was just so funny at the end of that fight. Obi-Wan has the high ground, and Anakin is too cocky and thinks he can jump up and do something when he's at a disadvantage, and then Obi-Wan takes his from the elbow down and from the knees down from him. Oh, it's still going on? Okay. What time did your Bible study start, bro, and what time does it finish? or does it vary? When we do ours on Wednesday mornings, we start just after 7 o'clock and usually end at like 8:30, 8:45 normally. But we do ours at a restaurant, so we have breakfast, while we're doing our Bible study. But oh, okay. So y'all have a long one. That's cool. That's cool for sure. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, o- Obi-Wan versus Anakin was a great fight. But you know who else is really awesome in Star Wars, and we didn't get to see enough fights with this character, Yoda. Younger Yoda was really awesome. You didn't want to mess with Yoda in a lightsaber battle when he was younger, because he would have wrecked many. Because his quickness and how he flies around for such a little guy. Yeah, I wish we got to see like a Yoda origin story. I think that would be really cool. You know, I think they should give that to us, but who knows? Probably won't, which which sucks ultimately, because I'd love to see a Yoda origin story. And I understand not every character should have a origin story, you know, but I just think it would be really awesome because Yoda is such a beloved character in the franchise. Like, I think everyone would go nuts to see a Yoda origin story. I thought that's a different character and not Yoda, Dave. Or am I losing it? Because that's a different. Yeah, I know he's a baby, but his name's not Yoda though, right? I have to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's good, but it's like pretty much everything I watch, I gotta you know review it for the channel. It's not like I can just watch something and not review it, because I need to keep busting out content for everybody on here. Keep grinding, keep working hard to grow it. I gotta have the mentality, no days off. I gotta put new stuff out every day. It was it was funny at the bowling alley tonight. A few of my friends that support my channel. Hey, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, brother. A few of them said, you can slow down on making content if you want. We had to catch up, and I'm like, um, I can't do that. I want the algorithm to understand me and put some respect on my channel. So I gotta keep grinding, keep working hard. When is that fight, Dave? Is it this weekend? Because if it is, I'll be at work. Yes, it is, Ben. Absolutely right. Yes, it is. I gotta upload my Monday Night Raw review, and then I gotta watch Daredevil and The Boys and do reviews on that. And then I gotta do some shorts, and then SmackDown. Oh, Saturday, May 16th. I'll be working, so I have to look up the results. I mean, it's good. It's good for the Bengals and good for the Giants because he didn't want to be there anymore. So now the Giants got an extra draft pick in the first round. So I think that ultimately works out for them, Ben. You know, so yeah, I think the Giants are going to be a lot better this year. Quite honestly. So we'll see. We'll see what the Giants do with their two first round picks tomorrow. See if they go offense and defense or both on defense. I know they need to improve their offensive line a bit because if they do that, you know that that will help them. I do have a recliner, Dave. It's actually right behind my chair. Yeah, maybe I should switch it. But the only problem, Dave, is if I get too comfortable, you know, I could fall asleep. I was a huge RVD fan. You know, Taker, Taker's definitely up there. The Rock. I liked Mankind, but Mankind wasn't my favorite. Jake Paul's the best. Welcome to the chat. I will say this: Jake Paul has great athletic ability, and I think he's only going to get better as he's invested more time into wrestling. Oops, that's my bad. I misread that. Logan Paul. Jake Paul doesn't, he's a boxer, not a wrestler. I don't know if Jake would decide to wrestle or not. I think he likes boxing, but Logan's a great wrestler. Sorry, Dave. It's a little chilly tonight. I don't feel like being out there. Oh gosh, really, Ben? Pat McAfee. Oh my God, I don't have time. If I don't see Pat McAfee in wrestling anymore, I'm fine with that. That whole storyline was suspect. Yeah, that's true, bro. Because some people have favorite wrestlers by eras instead of just like one overall. It's like I really enjoy Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is probably my favorite wrestler overall. Yeah, I Show Speed. Yeah, he had a big moment at WrestleMania. He did a frog splash to Logan Paul through the announce table. Yeah, that was a good time in wrestling too, Ben, for sure. Yeah, they had a great feud for sure. All of it was tied to Miss Elizabeth, R.I.P. You know, she passed a long time ago due to unfortunate circumstances. Oh, acknowledge you. There you go. Oh, Paul Bear. Yeah, Paul Bear was a great manager for sure, without doubt. Absolute legend. Did a lot for the business. And I also think Gunther's one of the best heels today. He he just gets it. He's like an old school heel that takes everything very seriously, which I like. I can enjoy the comedic parts of wrestling, but I'd rather have my wrestling serious. You know, Gunther just totally gets it. And it's so crazy to think how much better CM Punk versus Roman Reigns was than Cody and Randy Orton. And anyone else share that sentiment? Yeah, I agree. Kane Taker, yeah. How they were enemies and then friends and then, you know, in between, they had such a great history. Oh, what's up, brother? So what made you change your name to Space Cowboy? Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to the chat. You know, y'all make this thing awesome because I love chatting with y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Because it's funny, someone asked me, do you get a lot of people that come on the chat late at night? I'm like, yeah, there's lot of night owls that watch YouTube for sure. And that's awesome for me. Okay, that's fair, bro. That's fair. Oh, you from New Orleans? That's cool. I wanna check out New Orleans one day for sure. Yeah, Dave. Randy Orton really needs to go back to doing that. Like his ending move should be the punt kick. The RKO is great, but I'd rather him punt people's heads off. Oh, really, Ben? Okay. I definitely thought you were in Pennsylvania. You being a huge Steelers fan, for sure. I thought you were in Pennsylvania. Well, clearly not completely, Dave, since we saw the punt at WrestleMania. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Yeah. What's it what's it like out there, Ben? Is there a lot to do out there, or is it kind of quiet, or because I've never really been out west, so I don't know much about out there what there is to do. Um, quite honestly, not the best. Um, now, if we get the right players to execute the schemes, and everyone does that, I mean, never say never. Oh, I'm sure you are, bro. See who your Bears draft. That's gonna be fun. 30%. Heard that. Um, I like the Bills. The Bills are my second team. I catch so much slack from Ravens Nation, you know, because I live in Maryland. They're like, well, how don't you like the Ravens and you like the Bills? I never been a Raven fan. Oh, you like the Packers? Yeah, I mean, Packers are good for sure. Oh, heard that, Ben. Heard that. Yeah, but the Packers are definitely good, and Micah Parsons makes them better. Yeah, I mean that is a cool thing for sure that the fans have say so in Green Bay. I definitely think so, bro. DJ Moore is going to, I feel, get double-digit touchdowns this year, in my opinion, from Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to find him. But I would not be mad if the Bills got another receiver. I heard rumors AJ Brown's going to the Patriots, which I do not want to happen. That sounds very peaceful, Ben. When me and my fiance, when we get a house down the road, if we could afford to do it, I would like to live in the country because even though Maryland's real expensive, the western part of the state is really beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful country and mountains, and I'd love to live close to there if I could, but I just don't know. I think Jordan Love could get you to the Super Bowl, honestly. It's a team effort. You know, defense got to play too. It can't be all on the offense. If Jordan Love gives you 4 touchdowns, that should be enough to win. The defense has to step up. When Green Bay lost to the Bears, it wasn't Jordan Love's fault. It was the defense's fault. You know, that's my feel on it. You know, some will definitely agree with me. Some may not. But yeah, if your offense scores 4 touchdowns, your defense got to do their job. Because 4 touchdowns, you put up 28 points, that should be enough for you to win, in my opinion. So, it just depends. But like I said, that loss is now on Jordan Love. It was definitely on the defense. So, as they say in the NFL, defense wins championships. Offense gets the people in the seats, but the defense showing up is what helps you win. I mean, look at the Super Bowl this past year. Seattle's defense was really good. What's up, Super Ninja? How we doing tonight? Oh, the Iron Curtain was a different level of defense. That's for sure. Yeah, that's a good point, Ben, for sure. Yeah, the Steelers defense in the 70s was on another level. That's the main reason they won 4 Super Bowls was that defense. Yeah, their offense did okay, but it was more about the defense for sure. They definitely had the best defense. Yeah, Bradshaw was okay. I'm not going to say he was elite because he wasn't. It was more about the defense for sure. Yeah, one time Terry Bradshaw ticked me off. He said Peyton Manning was overrated. Oh, that made me so angry. Oh, that's a good question, Space Cowboy for sure. I just don't know what my favorite uh, uniform is right now in the NFL. Oh yeah, Troy Polamalu was a beast, without doubt. He was a phenomenal player. Yeah, Ed Reed was a beast. But I'll tell you, Troy had the best head of hair though. Why do you think he's always in those shampoo commercials? Troy had a good head of hair on him. But yeah, Ed Reed just you threw that ball near him, there was a chance he was going to pick it off. That's for sure. You know, he just found the ball so often. And the Ravens and Steelers back then when Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu both were playing was phenomenal matchups. Yeah, hey Ben, you and me both, bro. You and me both. I'll take some. I would take some for sure. Yeah, my hair's slowly coming in from my procedure, but it takes time. Oh man. I mean that's a good point, Space Cowboy, for sure. Yeah, Ben, we don't see 10 to 13 games very often. Heck, half the time that's the score after one quarter, depending on the game. I appreciate y'all and the likes I see for this live stream. Can we get any more likes? I really appreciate y'all. Please and thank you. Oh yeah, I remember that team very well, Dave. What a force of nature they were. What you talking about, Ben? Um, yeah, so yeah, the Broncos with when Peyton Manning was there for that 4 year run was really awesome. No, I haven't been. I haven't watched that show with Skip Bayless. Wes Welker's your favorite receiver all time, Dave? Okay. I mean, I think Wes Welker's really good. I mean, he's on the Commanders' coaching staff. He's like strength and conditioning coach, which is cool. Yeah, if he gets the guys ready to go for next season, I'm all about it. There are so many good receivers over the years. It's a shame that Megatron retired so early. That's funny. That's funny, Ben. I like that. Um, but yeah, Megatron was fun to watch, but it's a shame that he retired like in his prime. Wish he still played longer. And I'll tell you, like, look at the guys now, like Yeah, Randy Moss was great. Marvin Harrison definitely. Reggie Wade, I'd have to put up there. Um, Maybe look at the guys now like Jefferson, Chase, you know, Puka. Puka's really awesome. Uh, yeah, Bettis was a beast, without a doubt. And how he ran so fast for a big guy. Yeah, I heard about that, Ben. I heard he bit someone. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've played Skyrim before. That was a lot of fun. Um, he he will definitely help the Texans for sure. Yeah, I agree with that, Dave. He was a beast. Yeah, for sure. Uh, but yeah, I hope Puka gets the help he needs to fix these weird behaviors he's had because he does not want to keep those behaviors up. They will cost him money. Yeah, uh, there was a time all I did video game wise was play Skyrim. Skyrim was a very good game, very time consuming because there was so much to do in that game. I mean, we'll see Ben like if he gets the help he needs at rehab and figures it out, you know, I think he'll be fine. And welcome to the chat, Mess Jess. Uh, we a lot of times we talk wrestling, sports, movies, and TV, but I do enjoy video games as well. So it's never an issue talking about video games here either. Yes, but you're right, very time consuming for sure. You're not wrong, Dave. Yeah, get Puka's his agent to be Kirk Cousins' agent, and he'll make all the money. I don't see the Rams dropping him though. Honestly, they're gonna want to keep him. They're definitely gonna want to keep him. Uh, as long as his rehab goes well, he will stay a Ram, as far as I'm concerned. But I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Yeah, you love Fallout 4, Ben. I just like any like military games I never got into. My my favorite games are like open world, monsters, medieval um, type of situations are my favorite. Um, I don't know how many of y'all played Elden Ring, but they are going to be making an Elden Ring movie coming out in 2028, so that's like really cool. But there's so much lore to Elden Ring, so I don't know um, what the movie's going to be about. But there's a lot of material, so it's going to be interesting. Never played Mortal Shells. How was that? Oh, they had a game for Mad Max. Okay. Yeah, I just yeah, we all got our games that we like. I just I tried playing some of the like more military like games. I just they didn't do anything for me. Twisted Metal was a great game. I, I love Twisted Metal. You know what's funny? I have not watched the Twisted Metal show. My best friend loves that show. I need to check it out at some point. It's funny how Samoa Joe plays Sweet Tooth, but Will Arnett does the voice. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you chimed in right on time, bro. Because you're the one that told me Twisted Metal is a real good show. I definitely have to put down my to-do list to watch. But it's like I feel like anything I watch though, I gotta review it. So there's no just me purely enjoying something anymore. It's like I gotta, you know, put it on the channel. Yeah, I I actually have not seen the Mad Max movies, which is strange, but I haven't seen them. I heard in the last one, Chris Hemsworth was the bad guy and he was very unhinged, which sounds funny. Doug Hefferman's brother. How we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. I've been accused of being a lot of people's brother. One time I got accused of being Big Show's brother. That was funny. But Big Show's huge. I'm not as big as him. I can do a pretty good impression of the Big Show, but unfortunately I can't do it because my roommates are asleep and it's too loud. Otherwise, I would definitely do a Big Show impersonation. Big Show is one of the best big men in wrestling for sure. He really could sell good and put people over. Hey, welcome back, bro. I wish those like military type games did something for me. I really wish. Big Show has a six pack. Wow. No, bro. Don't do the Cody Rhodes voice. What I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is how Cody Rhodes should lose the heavyweight title. How about that? I have Cody Rhodes fatigue. I'm over Cody Rhodes. He can go on a losing streak. Yeah, you and me both, Ben. You and me both. You know what's crazy? I've seen on like Facebook, they they advertise all these different things. At least in Maryland, like if you want to get in shape, you get this procedure done. We'll take all the fat out of your stomach and this that, or the other. And I'm just like, what about doing it the old school way and just eat right and go to the gym? And I'm gonna have to look up the Big Show and see what he's looking like nowadays. I'm gonna have to check this out. Of course, I love the Castlevania games. See, all like these military games. I wish I did because I feel like I can't say nothing about them. I just my brand of video games are just different than others. Can never go wrong with a Castlevania game. They got a new Castlevania game coming out later this year, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if y'all saw that or saw previews for that or not. Oh gosh, getting old sucks. Yeah, I got friends. Oh, wrestling question. Nah, bro. He's not beating Roman. Roman's not taking a break this summer. He's gonna be around. I think Jacob will come close, but he's not beating Roman. There's no way. There's no way Roman would lose the belt in like a month. No way. Yeah, that's what he said he is. That he's going back to full time. But I'll tell you this. There's gonna be a time we're gonna get Obafemi. Um, Punk, Punk and Cody. Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna do that. They may save that for later. Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold in his prime. Yeah, he's right up there for sure, Ben. Oh gosh. Yeah, that sucks. Yes, Stone Cold had personality for days, that's for sure, Ben. Yeah, no, Oba's the truth. They better not mess that up. Cause I would love to see Oba and Roman Reigns. Cause I mean, after WrestleMania and the post show, they both mentioned each other, so it's gonna be very fascinating. That sounds interesting, Dave. But yeah, I would at some point. Oba's gotta be champ. Oh, okay, Ben. Yeah, CJ McCall is playing really good, little bro, for sure. Gunther is one of my favorites, and to me, one of the top wrestlers of today's wrestling. He's an old school heel that treats it very seriously. He doesn't treat it like it's fake, treats it like it's real. And we need more of that nowadays. And I feel uh, Drew McIntyre is really good, but he's not booked correctly. And then I think Braun Breaker is going to be something special for sure. So, and of course, Oba, uh, Trick Williams, Javon Evans. Like, there's a lot of potential moving forward. No, little bro. After work, I won't be home till probably after 11. Sadly, I probably will uh, do something in reference to the about the draft. At least night one, but I'm gonna have to like look at it. Yeah, and and the crazy thing was the Lakers won and they're missing Luca and Austin Reeves. Happy early birthday, Ben. Hey, welcome back to the chat, brother. Don't you just love when companies cancel something good? Something I never understood. So crazy. Um, how was that game? Rust and Rocket League. I'm not familiar with that. Silent Hill. Was Ben, was that game zombie related or something else? I do I do like a good horror game, that's for sure. Hey, my condolences, bro, for your dad passing. I lost my dad back in 2019. That was very hard to deal with. Yeah, my condolences for sure too, bro. Oh, it's a first person zombie game. Okay. Um, yeah, losing loved ones sucks. That's for sure. I remember when my dad was close to passing away. He wanted to learn about the Lord, and I prayed by his bedside for Jesus to reach him. And I have to have faith that I'll see my dad in heaven one day. Definitely be praying for you, bro. Definitely be praying for you. Yeah, and the separation is temporary. When you see him again, he'll be healthy as a horse. I love how we all we're all coming together for our brother. That's the beauty of this chat. Someone's going through something, we support and raise each other up, because that's what this is about. This is like extended family. And I love seeing the support for our brother. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you all for being awesome and caring people. I couldn't ask for better people to be here. So thank y'all. Hey, what's up, Jack? How we doing? Welcome to the chat. We we talk wrestling, sports, movies, TV, We talk some video games. We definitely talk about Jesus, which is very important. Oh, the Lord's got you, brother. He's absolutely got you. And we'll be here for you as well. Kanye West, Lord and Savior, I don't think so. Yeah, we lift you up, brother. You know, like I said, I'll be praying for you tonight for sure. You're welcome, bro. Got your back. Don't I don't agree with that. Jesus definitely is not fake. He he did die for our sins. 100%. And without him we'd be in trouble. Why do you feel that, River? Oh, heard Ben. Oh, Deion Sanders, that's going old school. Yeah, Ben, that's for sure. It'll be hard to keep up with everything as the channel grows. Oh, of course not, little bro. Yeah, I'll be interested to see who the Panthers take for sure. Um, I'm not familiar with Harry Potter. I never watched Harry Potter. If you want to share um, about that character, yeah, we'll see, little bro, what happens. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm all about Lord of the Rings. Hey Ben, I'll tell you what, man. They need to make a trilogy on Morgoth. Morgoth made Sauron look like a Boy Scout. I wish we could get that. Like, you know how many monsters there were when Morgoth was around? They had all the dragons, all these other monsters. It would have been epic. But they want to make the hunt for Gollum, which is crazy. Dave, Katie's always around. Sometimes she's vocal in the chat, but she's always present. Just don't always see her. Um, Not into Pokemon, little bro. Sorry. Yeah, Ben, for real. Like, there's so much great lore with Lord of the Rings they could do, but they want to make these goofy movies now. Like, The Hunt for Gollum is crazy. Could have made that years ago. And then they want to make another goofy movie that where there's no going to be no monsters. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, you don't like Pokemon either? Heard. I know about Dragon Ball Z, but I never watched much of it. Ugh. Heck, I got a gaming system. I got a PS5, but I haven't played it since I started my YouTube channel. I haven't had time to play it. You're not wrong, Ben, but like I told you, imagine if they did multiple movies off of Morgoth, how great that would be. What y'all think? Did y'all see anything? The trailer for the Street Fighter movie? Well, Peter Jackson's not making the best decisions, Ben. Yeah, I got a PlayStation 5, bro. I never had an Xbox. Alright, bro. Appreciate you being on the stream. Be back on tomorrow night for sure. Yeah, I think the Street Fighter movie looks like goofy fun. I think Mortal Kombat will be more serious. Really, you think it looks boring, bro? I like what I saw in the trailer for Mortal Kombat. I think it could be good. Are you serious, Dave? Oh my gosh, I want to spend $1,000 on a game system. Oh yeah, I remember Kickboxer with Van Damme. Yeah, I sure do. I tell you, one of my favorite video games I used to play for PlayStation. I don't know if y'all heard of V Rising. That game was crazy. Talk about time consuming. That game took a lot of hours. Can't go wrong with 2K games. That's for sure. I don't have 2K26. Yeah, that would be cool, Ben, for sure. If they made a a cool Lord of the Rings game. Anyone ever play any of the God of War games? I love those games as well. But definitely couldn't go wrong with like the 2K games too. That's one game I never tried, Assassin's Creed. I've heard how good it is, but I've never played it. They're supposed to be making a God of War 6, Dave. A modern day Blitz. Oh, sweet, yeah. God of War is a great series for sure. Did y'all hear about the they're doing a God of War TV series? I cannot wait for that. I think that's gonna be epic. Very excited. Is either gonna come out late this year or early next year? Oh my gosh, a Sega Genesis reference. Ooh, that's a long time ago for sure. Long time ago. Love all the hearts. Yeah, I really do think he's going old school. The Dodgers are the worst. They make the Yankees look like nothing as far as spending money goes. Hey, Ben, I wish I was 40, 46. Ugh. I wish I could rewind the clock. That would be awesome. Oh, you like Boston, little bro? Oh, gosh. I can't stand Boston. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I appreciate you, Ben. Thank you. Chicago Cubs fan? Okay. Yeah, Cubs are pretty good. Yeah, it definitely helped them winning World Series for sure. Yeah, that would be funny, Dave. I don't think Kratos will find him though. Heard that, little bro. Heard that. Gosh. I wish I was 31, bro. '18. Oh my gosh. You're very young. If I could rewind the clock knowing what I know now and go back to being that young, that would be so awesome. Prince Fielder, that's old school reference. Not really that old school, but a little bit. Xbox doesn't have a hockey game? I mean, Ken Griffey is really good for sure. I wouldn't say a goat though, Ben. Yeah, I know what you meant. Not his dad. His dad was good, but Griffey Jr. was better. Any of y'all ever actually played tennis? Tennis is harder than it looks. Yeah, PlayStation definitely does have all the games, for sure. Yeah, that is true for sure. Yeah, Randy Johnson was a great pitcher, one of the best all time, without a doubt. That's a good question. Favorite wrestler, and there was a lot of good ones that held that belt behind me. Hmm. Gotta think about that belt. I think Ric Flair for sure. But you stayed at a Holiday Inn once. Batista, okay. Oh, we got Ric Flair woo. Poor Ric Flair looks horrible. I wish that man would stop drinking. It's sad to see what Ric Flair has become over the last 10 plus years. Is anyone gonna watch the Hulk Hogan documentary on Netflix? Yeah, I agree with that. Vince McMahon does look horrible, for sure. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Yeah, I can say a prayer for your grandpa Larry for sure, little bro. What's up, bro? Welcome back. I I will watch the documentary because I'm interested to see stuff I don't know, um, whether it's good or bad. Oh, you think they showed enough of it on WrestleMania? Yeah, my fiance wants to watch it, so I'm gonna watch it with her. Yeah, he definitely lived a complex life. You know, done some real good things in his life and done some real bad things. Yeah, that's a good point. Happy wife, happy life. That's very true. Yeah, you're not wrong, Ben. You're welcome, little bro. No, gotcha. We'll look out for each other here on this channel. Very important. We all need things from time to time. Yeah, my fiance's mom has dementia. She caretakes for her every day. So Completely understand, little bro. Completely understand. It's a sad disease to watch a loved one go through. I hear you, Dave, but I'm happy. I love my fiance dearly, so I will look forward to marrying her. Yeah, I don't know how much longer my fiance's mom has either. I feel like she's gonna be around until we get married, and then I could see her passing on. Yeah, cancer sucks, brother. Cancer sucks. I know about it all too well. I I probably will have to deal with cancer the rest of my life, but I made peace with that. Hey, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, what Dave said, keep your head up for sure. I'm doing okay. How about you? Just having real good discussions tonight, talking about a lot of different things. Ain't like um a special type of burger, or just a regular burger. Like, was it fancied up? Do you have cheese, bacon, any good stuff on it, or just plain simple? Yeah, we got you, little bro. Definitely, definitely praying for your grandpa. No, we got you. You know, don't never be afraid to ask for prayers on this channel, because they will be received. Fireworks thing. I don't know what that means, bro. Um, that I could not tell you. Sorry. Make sure you get some rest, little bro. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong, bro, for sure. A kung fu thing. Uh, Not sure, bro. Oh yeah, be ready for the draft tomorrow for sure, little bro. Make sure you get some sleep so you're ready for it. Now, if you get picked up, you make sure you let us know that on the chat immediately. Yeah, Dave, I think a lot of us have gone through heartbreak and it sucks. You feel like the world's gonna end from it. It's happened to me a couple of times. Sounds good, little bro. Sounds good. Yeah, like I said, heartbreak sucks for sure. I wish no one got their heart broken, but unfortunately, that's not how life works. And also, I'm a big believer in you find the right person for you when you're not looking. When I found my fiance, I wasn't looking. Oh yes, there definitely is more fish in the sea, bro, for sure, 100%, 100%. There are many, many out there, and there's one for all of us. But I feel when you're not looking is when you find the right one. That's a very good point, bro. Because sometimes we gotta work on ourselves before we're ready for a relationship. Because love is not always peaches and rainbows. You gotta be willing to work. You gotta be willing to sacrifice. Hey, case in point, bro. You weren't looking and you found your wife. That's what's up. How long have y'all been married? If you don't mind me asking, bro. I hope my son and his girlfriend get to that point where they're talking about getting married, because that would be awesome. I feel like behind every good man there's a great woman at the end of the day, because good woman brings balance to things and makes things much better. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Fox. I never want to hear about someone getting divorced. That sucks. 9 years? Okay, bro, that's what's up. So you got married young, which there's nothing wrong with for sure. You know, love is love. If you know that's your person, then that's a beautiful thing. I get I catch slack from people because me and my fiance have been together over 12 years and we're not married yet. But I feel like everyone's journey is different to getting married. I mean, for us, there's no rush. You know, it's going to happen in the near future for sure. But I have to finish paying off the wedding band And then once that's done, then we can figure that out. We're just going to do something simple. We're not going to do anything expensive. That's a good point, bro, for sure. But divorces really suck, especially when kids are involved, because that makes things much harder. Because some people want to use the kids at like a weapon, which sucks. You are not wrong about that, bro. Communication is very important. I hear you, Dave. But I'll tell you this, my Angie is not high maintenance in any way. But she wanted a specific type of ring, and it wasn't horribly priced. But she's worth that to me, so I don't I don't mind coming through for her for that. Because I'll do little romantic things all the time for her, and she's like, you didn't have to do all that. You could have done something more simple. But it's hard when you love someone, like, you can't help but to spoil them sometimes. I mean, everyone's different about that. I like to get her flowers just because I love her. No, it doesn't have to be for a specific reason. But I'll tell you, roses suck. Like, roses only last like a couple of days, and then they're gone. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Doing good. How about you? Um, I like getting her carnations because those flowers last a lot longer. Like, when I get those, um, sometimes they last almost like 3 weeks. Oh gosh, I don't want to look like that. That was not a good person by any means. That was a very bad dude. So no thank you to that. But yeah. Oh, that's not much better, bro. Can we go a different direction? Someone better, maybe? Um, it does get hot. Not right now, but it will, of course, in June. Ray Rice. I need to work on my tan then. That's gonna take some time. Definitely gonna take some time. Brock Lesnar. I don't think Brock Lesnar's done wrestling. That's for sure. Yeah, that's valid. Keep the Lord first. That is very valid, bro. Very valid. Because without him, we'd be in trouble, that's for sure. Like 100%. We talked about that in Bible study. I mean, that always comes up. You know, do you want to be more like Jesus or more like the world? Definitely don't want to be like the world, because the world is a mess. We got to be better than that. Well, I think this is going to wrap it up for tonight. Guys, want to appreciate everyone that came through in the chat tonight. Always a good time. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back on here tomorrow night after I get home from work. Hopefully everyone will be pleased with the draft, with their teams and who they got for the first round. Y'all make sure you be safe, be blessed. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, okay? Be safe. Bye-bye.